Are you finally getting your own place but are intimidated because it is your first time? Do you have a plan for your dream house but don't know how to execute it properly? Are you looking for a primer to give you all the necessary information and make sure you have a successful home building experience? Then you are in luck. Get ready for the ultimate checklist to build your own home. We get it. You have heard anecdotes upon anecdotes about how your colleague's home has not turned out as he would have liked it to, about people overspending because their contractor told them that they needed that one rug to go with the rest of their furniture, about them being delayed by a year to move into their new home. And now it is your time to finally go through the torturous process of building your own home. But this time, it is different. This time, you are not naive enough to jump into the process without doing your homework and fall into the false promises. No, this time, you will have this video. This time you will be prepared. So be ready to shock the contractors with your superior intellect and knowledge. Be prepared to prove your friends wrong and have a truly beautiful experience in home building, exactly how you should feel like when building your dream home, just by following this simple checklist. The Income Tax Act last year and the constant push by banks and policy changes by the government for home loans has helped. We will be talking more about the construction of house building rather than the preliminaries of it. Other than the home loans, we recommend being aware of the area laws where you are trying to build your home. This becomes all the more necessary if you are planning to buy your own land. For example, a non-agriculturist cannot purchase agricultural land without specific permissions. And there are coastal zone regulations are in place to regulate activities in coastal areas, including residential developments. You should also make sure you have the 3 master documents like your blueprint, timeline, and the budget ready, which you can always refer back to. Now, assuming you have gone through all the preliminary steps to acquire the piece of land or the flat in this expanding and growing market with projected sales surging up by 10 to 15% in 2024, along with all their documentation, you must be eager to jump into the building process. So without further ado, let's get started. Construction. The construction of any house is broadly divided into 5 parts. Foundation, gray, civil structure, mechanical, electricals and plumbing, doors and windows installation, finishing, tiles, electrical boards, cabinets, kitchen countertops, paint, plaster, faucet, etc. Now, if you are someone who has bought a flat in a building and looking to renovate that, your checklist would start from mechanical, electricals, and plumbing. But we recommend sticking through all the phases to have a better understanding and a well-rounded idea about home building. Foundation. Let's start at the base, literally. This is the most important part of a house, is having a solid foundation. This is the part when land is dug and steel bars are made to stand. There are a few steps involved in this process. Screenshot this frame to save it for later. Site selection. Selecting a stable site with compacted soil and good load-bearing capacity. Excavation. Marking out the foundation layout and excavate trenches and footings as per the specified dimensions and depth. Anti-termite treatment. Applying chemical anti-termite treatment to the foundation trenches to repel and eliminate termites, safeguarding against potential damage to wooden structures. Compaction of excavated soil. Compacting the excavated soil at the base of trenches to increase density and load-bearing capacity. Wooden formwork. Erecting wooden formwork along the inner perimeter of trenches to contain the concrete pour. Reinforcement steel work. Placing reinforcement steel as per the design to enhance the strength and durability of the foundation. Pouring of concrete. Prepare high-quality concrete mix and pour it into the foundation trenches. Curing. Cure the concrete by applying water for at least 7 days. Follow all of this thoroughly, and you will be sure to have a few advantages: durability and longevity, structural stability, resistance to environmental factors, compliance with building codes, and cost savings in the long term. Gray civil structure. Now, after the foundation is laid, it is time to erect the structure of the house. This is where you get an idea about what the house will look like. This is where the house takes shape and is divided into rooms, which gives the house its personality. There are a lot of different personalities a house can have depending upon the person that will live in the house. Stay tuned for more videos when we will dive deeper into the template of the structure of your house and what it says about you. This step involves steps like laying the plinth, waterproofing, bricklaying, and installing lintels. Mechanical, electricals, and plumbing. This is one of the most important steps that has no right way to go about it. Most of the things here depend on the requirements of the homeowner, which is what dictates the type of circuits or the choice of wires to even the height of the electric boards. But there are also a few things that you must ensure to do. Here is the electrical checklist we recommend following. Remember, PVC conduit with wires are set up inside the walls before they are plastered, not only for aesthetics, but also for protecting the wires from elements like humidity, temperature, rodents, etc. After only this is completed can the walls are plastered. Proper planning of water supply and drainage systems is crucial for constructing a building, ensuring a healthy environment. A well-established plumbing network, including quality pipes and fittings, is essential to prevent damage to the house. Plumbing systems consist of potable water, sanitary, and stormwater systems, each serving distinct roles in water management. Installing doors and windows. This is many a times the most overlooked part of home building, but is no less important. This part is much more subjective and choice-based, but our checklist would be incomplete without we telling you about this part's importance and why you should be mindful of the doors and windows that you choose. Well-placed windows allow natural light to enter the interior spaces, creating a bright and welcoming atmosphere. Proper ventilation through windows helps regulate indoor air quality and temperature, promoting comfort and well-being. Soundproofing windows and doors is essential for noise control, with multi-chambered profiles and fusion-welded joints offering robust sealing. Acoustic panels on walls and soundproof curtains are also effective solutions for minimizing noise pollution indoors. We will be talking more about soundproofing in further videos as we dive deeper into each section. Doors and windows also play a crucial role in the energy performance of a home. Choosing energy-efficient doors and windows with features such as double or triple glazing, low emissivity coatings, and insulated frames can help minimize heat loss or gain, reduce energy consumption for heating and cooling, and lower utility bills. Finishing. As we reach the final stage of home building, it offers the most customization. This is the final boss battle where the enemy is your own indecisiveness. But since you are following our checklist, fear not. You have two weapons to beat the only enemy that stands between you and your dream home. The 2 out of the 3 master documents, let the budget and the schedule be your weapons of choice. We have to make decisions regarding tiles, countertops, cabinets, lighting, paint wallpapers, and much more. These give the house its final character, the look and feel, and the overall aesthetics. Let's run you through the choices you will have when you reach this stage. Screenshot the next slides to save for later. And there you have it. You are now ready to go into this battle zone. You finally have the power to navigate the complexities of home construction confidently, armed with the knowledge to avoid the pitfalls that have plagued others before you. With this checklist in hand, you're equipped to oversee every aspect of your home's creation with precision and poise. We recommend personally making the choices that are customizable to have control over how your home will end up looking, and not fall into the traps of contractors and subcontractors. Always refer back to the 3 master documents that you had made before the construction of your dream home started. So, here's to new beginnings, to the endless possibilities that await within these walls. And as you embark on this next chapter, remember that with the ultimate checklist to build your own house as your guide, the only limit is your imagination. Let us know how this video benefited you and what you would like us to explain next in our series, CW Explained.